Hi, Paul Hefty here with a Triangle Football System. Want to talk about our run action pass concept called Bama Blast. What we're going to do here is use our counter blast run blocking scheme and action in the backfield. Just stay on the line of scrimmage. And then we're going to use a Bama pressure ice and wave pass concept. The way we'll signal this is both fists on the forehead, which will tell the receivers to run the Bama pressure ice and wave concept, and it'll tell the quarterback to use the north prefix verbal cue to our blast run game, so the linemen know it is run action pass to stay on the line of scrimmage, but they'll use their counter blast run blocking scheme. Let's take a look. All right, what's nice about this is we're going to show you how you do it out of 2x2, and then nothing changes for the receivers when we run it out of 3x1. So what we're going to do here is you can see we're in a dual left. The verbal call then is north again, cues the O-line to stay on the line of scrimmage that it is a pass, but we're going to use Blazers blocking, which is our counter blast blocking concept. They just go big to back, so if you're covered, you're blocking man on big. If you're uncovered like the center, then you're going to combo back, which you'll look for the will here. What happens with our counter blast action and the H is for the run RPO is responsible for the mic backer, which we call a bomb block. So he's going to take off just as if he's going to go block the mic, but then he's going to release into the flats running an arrow route. The running back, after he does his counter blast run fake, then is going to get into the line of scrimmage, and he'll be responsible now for that mic to the Sam checking inside out, just like we do for our 6-man, half-man slide protection. Key point here, the quarterback needs to use a long rocker fake, riding his arms down with the back and then rocking back, but his eyes the whole time are focusing on the ox, which is the onside receiver. In the diagram here, he's in the upper left-hand corner. So you can see what happens against two high safeties. We're going to run a double post concept here first. Key point here, the A receiver runs what we call a hot post, meaning he has to go vertical and inside of the ox or that onside safety wherever he's at. So you can see against a too high, he's going to stay pretty vertical. So he'll take his 4 steps. It's going to look like his bender read route and get just inside and get vertical so he doesn't get across the field into the goat. At the same time, the Z receiver is going to run what looks like a looky route initially. He's going to take his 4 steps, and then he's going to step inside with his eyes inside as if he starts his flat slant looky route. But then he's going to plant hard on that 1 step, and then he's going vertical, but he wants to stay outside the hash and just inside the numbers there, getting over top of the ox. The X then is going to run an over route, and he is going to go over the formation, over the linebackers, but get just underneath the ox receiver. So you can see what we get here is we get an inside out double post that the quarterback's going to read first. 1 to that hot post. 2, though, if the ox just sits on that A receiver, then he should have the Z over top on the skinny post now. If not, and the ox drops deep, so he essentially covers both, then the X is coming underneath in that open grass. Last then is check down is that H back into the flat. So you can see why we want to do a long rocker fake into the line to give this time for the routes to develop and set a great fake. And again, quarterback is reading the ox inside out and then high-low all the way. When we go to 3x1, nothing changes. The H is just doing his fake bomb block to his arrow route from the other side, from a 3 receiver side. So again, we're going to go inside out, reading the ox. Now here against 1 high, you can see the A receiver is going to come across the field more, but still wants to get vertical, and we get really kind of a high mesh concept with the A and the X. Again, quarterback reads 1 to 2 with a double post, ox drops deep, then we know we've got the 3, the number 3 receiver is the X coming across underneath with the H to the check down. Great, easy concepts. Again, this isn't anything we made up new. These are just proven, very successful, obviously, concepts that Alabama used with their great skill people. Thanks.